Hi. So I just got this gigantic box from Steve's Leaves. And I was not ready to film or nothing, or it's been a day. But you know what? We're gonna open this and I already know I'm gonna feel better because I used to work at Steve's Leaves. And I had the time of my life. I loved it there. I think about it every day. But every now and then, I like to order from them. Just because I ordered a lot from them when I was up at UNT and when I was working there. Okay. I was not expecting a big old box. I did order a lot of stuff, but yeah. Yay. Okay, there's 10. There's 10 in here. Okay. Okay. So, first one in the box is Begonia Pink Minks. Okay. This is one that I've always wanted. And I don't know why. Well, I do know why, because it's always been out of stock. And even when I was there, I was just too afraid to ask for one. And it's blooming. Ah! Okay, look at this. It is stunning. And look at the flowers. It's got flowers. It's got flowers. Oh, that's amazing. This is Begonia Pink Minks. I'm gonna just put them over here. Okay. So, I am starting a begonia garden outside. It's currently raining outside, which is why I'm not on the patio. But again, I live in Houston. It's very humid. So I have a shady garden, a shady flower bed in the front that I think they can do all right in. Wow. Okay. This is a Dischidia, I always say. Oyantha varieglata. So pretty. So I have another Dischidia ovata, the watermelon one that I got from Steve's that I think I propagated myself and got to take. And it's doing so well in my east window, so I decided to get a friend because why not? Of course, they need a friend. Did I order this? Did I? This is Begonia Interma. Okay, let me try that again. Integrima. It comes with a bamboo stake. There we go. Wow, that's a new way of doing that. That's cool. Oh, yes, I did order this. Hello, I'm done. Like, which one is this one? Oh, it's stunning. I love this begonia. I had one that I propagated, but when I moved here from Dallas after college, after I graduated, a lot of them did not make it because it was a time. But so pretty, so pretty. Ah, technical issues. Okay. Next is Antherium Blue Velvet. So I don't know anything about Antheriums. But Steve's Leaves was having their promo. And so this is my first Antherium. So we shall see. Wow. Wowie powie. I'm not worried about having to give this a lot of humidity because it's very humid here. Look at that. Wow, it's so pretty. I've never had one of these before. So that's cool. Let me put the stake back in. Came from this side. Yeah, we'll have to do some experimenting. It'll be fine. I am a plant person. I can figure it out. It'll be fine. Okay, so that was Antherium. Next. Ooh. So many more. Okay. Next is Steve's Leaves Mr. Miller. Another one that I lost in the move back to Houston, back home from Dallas. I always think back and I really hate myself sometimes because they didn't die, right? Just like all the leaves had died, and especially with a Rex begonia, you know, they're easier. Like you could just, they'll wait and they'll come back. With the canes, I was just really impatient and I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. And then I just threw them away. And it makes me really upset and sad. And this one was just one of my favorites that one in Titan. Titan is like really big. And look at that. That one's got some flowers on it already. And again, these are experiment plants. I'm going to keep them outside in my begonia garden. It's gonna be so amazing. I'm gonna have cane begonias growing against the wall, and then like Rex begonia bushes. I can just see it. I can see it, and it's gonna be great. And then in the winter time, I'm also thinking like maybe not putting them in the ground, but what if I put them in pots, right? I just planted them in pots, in like terracotta pots, but like stuck them in the ground, right? So like planted them in the pots and then planted the pots in the ground and then covered them with mulch. So then come winter time, all I have to do is just dig them up and they're already in pots, and then I can just like stick them in the garage. Is that a bad idea? Is that a good idea? I think it's a good idea. I don't care what anybody says. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I have faith in myself. I think it's gonna be great. Also, these plants are from Texas, right? They're from Dallas. And it gets just as hot up in Dallas as it does down here. So, they'll be fine. Okay, this is Begonia Frida. Oh my God. This was my absolute favorite. I loved it so much. My prized possession. My best friend Dana can attest to that. Right, Dana? And this is one that it just died back. All the leaves died and I did not have the patience to just keep it and keep watering it and wait for it to grow new leaves. And from now on, never again am I ever gonna throw out a begonia because they come back. I know that. But Frida, it makes me so happy. Look at this leaf. It's my favorite one. So this one turns blue. So if like you hold a flashlight up to it, it'll turn blue. And I just love it. I love it. That's Begonia Frida. Oof. Okay. This is one that Ryan was in the process of, like they were just coming out with it when I was there, I think. This is Zest the Orange. And I remember seeing this. It looks like, I forget what the two that they crossed, but wow, it's got so many flowers on it. I love it. Okay. Beautiful. It's got the pretty little orangey pinky flowers, all already blooming. And I'm hoping they stay blooming for a hot minute, because what I'm gonna do is I'm not gonna keep plants inside anymore. I have a entryway table that has like ZZ plants on it, has one begonia on it, has my varicosum that's in a cloche because it gets some good sun. It's a north facing window, but it's very bright in that area, so they're fine there. And then this window right here in the kitchen is east facing, but it's full of plants at the moment. And whatever can fit there is what fits there, and whatever else doesn't fit there goes outside. That's like my rule from now on, because when I have, it's a pretty small house. So when I had all the plants in here all at once, I was feeling overwhelmed, and we're not doing that again. Because when I feel overwhelmed, then I start getting like, well, I don't want these plants. I'm gonna get rid of them or throw them away, and then I regret that a lot. Not throw them away, but I sold a lot of my plants last year, and it made me sad. But look at that. That's why I'm buying all the begonias again. Buying them again. It's fine. I've learned my life lessons. Don't throw away plants. Okay, this is Begonia Sinbad. Another one that I had that didn't make it. I think also back then, it just wasn't back then. I say that as if, I mean, technically this is my 6th year in this hobby, which is kind of crazy to think about. Like, I've been a plant person for 6 years. And just, my love for plants is still there. I love them. Wow, some of the flowers have fallen off, but that's okay. That's okay. Well, some female flowers. Okay, look at this. Beautiful. What was I saying? Yada yada. I've been doing this for 6 years. This is year 2 in our house, so I'm a lot more used to kind of how the weather is, kind of how like hot it gets in the house in the summertime and in the wintertime, and the sun and my window space and all. I've kind of like got that down now. So, and then I'm doing my whole patio redo, and I'm just, yeah, I got my life together now. In other words, yes, begonias. See, this is why when you're having a bad day, you just have to open up a box of plant mail from one of your favorite places because all my problems are gone. Okay. Next is Flamingo Queen. Another replacement one. This is Sinbad. Another replacement to my collection. This one was okay, I gotta say this one was one of my favorites because they're all my favorites. That's why I ordered them. That's why I got them again. But this one, it just, you know, begonias just speak to me. I sound stupid, but begonias and cacti, they just speak to me, right? So like all my philodendrons over there, like, yeah, they're pretty, but, and yeah, I like them, and I only get philodendrons that I know I really like. Otherwise, I just kind of stay away from aeroids for the most part because, I don't know, they're green, they're pretty. But begonias, they all look different. There's something different about each of them. They're all unique. This one has, they look like the Maculata Whitey, right? But the Whitey has the red backs, like they're like the Louis Vuitton, whatever, of begonias. But this one always was just so pretty because it has like an edge, like the border is like smaller dots. And this one has orange flowers. I don't see any flowers on this one, but that's fine. And it's just, oh, I love them. I love them. I love them. I feel refreshed. Buy yourself some begonias, please. Buy yourself some begonias. Okay, this one is new to me. This was not one that I had or one that I've even seen in real life, but I saw another plant tuber have one and I was like, I need that. This is called Irian Jaya. Looks like this. My phone just does not focus. And that's just, you know, too bad, so sad. Wow. See? This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. They all look different. They have different flowers. This one has like, it's like a mauve-y, like purpley-ish flower. The flower just fell. I can't look at this. It looks even more like grayish, silvery-ish in real life. Let's see if we can see some like it's dark. It's dark green, but it's like gray. And then it's kind of brownish, and like the back of the leaves are like brownish, pinkish, purplyish, like lipstick. Excuse me? Excuse me. How is this legal? Okay. So that's that one. Miss Jaya. Love it. And yeah, that's it. 10 begonias. And now my kitchen is a disaster. But that's fine. Because it's 100% worth it. Okay, so we got Miss Jaya. Beautifuler. Yes, queen, as the students say. This is Sinbad. Super pretty. Okay. We've seen Flamingo Queen. I've showed it like 3 times already. But there you go. Flamingo Queen. Love Flamingo Queen. Here is Mr. Miller again. Oh, stunning. These leaves get huge. Like, this leaf is already pretty big, right? It's bigger than my hand, but they get massive. Excuse me. next is I got the Zest the Orange. This one's just really stunning. I wanted to, again, I never really bought plants for flowers, so I'm not a flower person. I used to just like the begonia leaves, like the way that they look. But I'm, like, I did buy this one because of the flowers, because they're orangey-ish, pinkish, and so, yeah. And this one's big. Oh, it's so beautiful. I feel like when it's time for me to get married, you know, walk down the aisle like this, and with a begonia that's flowering. That's, yeah, we're gonna make that happen. Okay, next is beautiful Bonia Frida. Oh, it's stunning. Stunning. Where did I put the other ones? Aha. Then Begonia Pink Minks. Oh, I'm so excited for this one. To finally have this one in my collection. This one's mine. Okay, yeah, look at the flowers. They're little pink boys. Cute. Okay, pink minks. Then we got the Dischidia, Lantha. Cute. We also got our Antherium, my Antherium. Wowie powie. These leaves feel a lot different than I imagined them. Like, I thought they would be like more like thinner, like more papery-ish, I guess. I'm not sure. But they're thick. They're like thick. They're waxy. They are like, I don't know how to describe that, but it's velvety. You can even see it on camera. It's kind of velvety, but they're thick. They're I don't know. Okay, moving on. Thick boys. We got it. Last but not least, Begonia Solantera. And this tag says Antherium. I don't know how to pronounce that. I feel like it's, I don't know. I feel like I need to remember some things, but there's that one. So beautiful. And it's like hanging out the pot. I don't know how I want this one to be. Like, because it's long, so I could just leave it like that and have it like a trail. Or should I stake it like this and let it grow up? I'll have to think about that. Okay. Thank you guys. Well, I don't know why I said thank you guys, because I bought it, but Steve leaves. Okay. Goodbye.